Welcome to my channel French Pulse. Let's enjoy learning French. Today we are going to learn les articles contractés in French. What is this l'article contracté in French? L'article contracté is when we have the preposition a or the plus added to the definite article le, la, l'apostrophe, les. That's what is article contracté. Let's look at it properly. A plus l'article défini or de plus l'article défini. What is l'article défini? Le, la, et l'apostrophe, les. So, I repeat, l'article défini, which means the, is le for masculine singular nouns, la for feminine singular nouns, l'apostrophe in front of vowels, and les for plural nouns, both masculine and feminine. So the preposition, let's look at an example with the preposition a. What does a mean? The preposition a means to or at. And what's the meaning of the definite article? The. So the meaning of the contracted article would mean to the or at the. Now with a plus le, that is masculine singular noun, what happens? For masculine singular noun, a plus le becomes contracted to o, a-u-o. This means to the, at the. A plus la, feminine singular noun. What happens here? It remains here, a la. What does it mean? To the, at the. A plus l'apostrophe, that is in front of vowels. Whether it's a masculine noun or a feminine noun, but it begins with a vowel, it becomes a l'apostrophe, meaning to the, at the. And a plus les becomes contracted to aux, which means to the, at the. So this is what contracted articles are with a. Let's look at the contracted articles with the preposition the. Preposition the means of or from. So the plus article défini is le, la, et l'apostrophe, les. What does it mean in English? It means the. So of the or from the. So let's see, the plus le becomes du. This is the contracted form. This is masculine singular noun. It becomes du, du. What's the meaning? Of the, from the. The plus la in front of feminine singular nouns, the la, it becomes contracted to the la. What does it mean? Of the, from the. The plus l'apostrophe in front of vowels, whether it's a masculine or feminine singular noun, it's del apostrophe, that's a contracted form, meaning of the, from the. And the plus les in front of plural nouns, whether it's masculine or feminine, it becomes des. It becomes contracted to des, so of the, from the. So these are the contracted articles with the, du, the la, the l'apostrophe, des. Before proper nouns, we cannot use articles. So do not use articles when we have a proper noun. Use only the preposition a or the. Let's take examples to understand this better. Je parle à Pauline. So who am I talking to? I'm talking to Pauline. I cannot say I'm talking to the Pauline. So it has to be before a proper noun, only the preposition a. Let's take an example with the preposition the. C'est le cahier de Pauline. It's Pauline's book. This is the notebook. We cannot say of the Pauline, but we say of Pauline. So remember, with proper nouns, in contracted articles, we use only the preposition a or the. Let's look at some examples to understand contracted articles. Let's do some exercises with the contracted article with the. That is with du, the la, del apostrophe, des, or only with the in front of proper nouns. C'est le livre dash garçon. Whose book is it? Whose textbook is it? It's the textbook of the boy. Garçon is masculine and singular. Therefore, we need to put du, of the boy. So this is the textbook of the boy. Now we've taken the same example to understand this. C'est le livre dash Paul. This is the book of Paul. That is, this is Paul's book. So Paul is a proper noun. So we cannot say of the Paul. We have to say of Paul. So this is the textbook of Paul. C'est le sac dash étudiant. This is whose bag? The student's bag. Étudiant begins with a vowel and it's a masculine singular noun. So because it begins with a vowel, D-E-L apostrophe. C'est le sac de l'étudiant. The next example, c'est les cahiers dash étudiant. Now here étudiant is masculine and plural. Even though it begins with a vowel, because it's plural, we need to use the plural contracted form DES. So c'est les cahiers des étudiants. The next example, c'est le sac dash fille. So look at the noun after the blank, identify the number and the gender. This is feminine and singular, so it is the, la. So this is how we do exercises with contracted articles. Now contracted article, when you're going to do it with the, look at the noun after the blank. Identify the number and the gender. Is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it singular? Is it plural? Does it begin with a vowel? Is it singular and begins with a vowel? Is it followed by a proper noun? So these are the things that we need to look at while we are doing exercises with contracted articles. Let's look at examples with contracted article a. So here it is, complétez avec o, à la, à l'apostrophe, aux or a. So, elle parle dash professeur. So look at the noun after the blank. Professor is masculine and singular. Therefore, we use au professeur. Au professeur. Elle parle, I've taken the same example so that you understand. Dash Paul. Paul is a proper noun. So, a Paul. Who does she speak to? She speaks to Paul. We cannot say she speaks to the Paul. It has to be she speaks to Paul. Now here, elle parle dash étudiant. Étudiant begins with a vowel, but it's a masculine singular noun. So we need to use a l'apostrophe. Elle parle à l'étudiant. Elle donne les chocolats dash élève. Now élève also begins with a vowel, but it's plural. It's masculine plural. So therefore we're going to use aux. So she gives chocolates to the pupils. So remember, you need to identify after the blank the gender and the number of the noun. Is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it singular? Is it plural? So nous parlons dash fille. Fille is feminine and singular. Therefore, à la fille. We talk to whom? To the girl. I hope you have understood contracted articles with the preposition a and the. Click the link in the description box for exercises on the same. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Au revoir et à bientôt.